I hate part twos. I never watched the part two, but it looks like I'm making a part two. Because my cam keeps getting cut off, and if I say any, if I ask other people to record me, you gotta get on the other person's schedule. So I'm recording directly from my webcam. So sorry for the excuses, and now I'm coughing. Um, I wanted to talk about two things. It's kind of like in reply to Jade 009. Jade, Jackie, you know who you are. Um, I want to talk about what I'm eating. And so, of course, I'm getting text messages, phone calls. Maybe this whole camera thing is just Lord Jesus. All right. Now, I'm on purees. Everybody's doctor is different, but I'm on pureed food. And so, I would think it's remarkable how many of us are in the healthcare field on this, especially it seems like all the women of color are in the healthcare field. We should definitely get together and make an obesity clinic one day. But anyhow, we've all seen puree food. I used to work in a nursing home, and I was like, never gonna eat that. And you know, if you've ever fed pureed food to a little old woman, you're like, I would never eat that in a million years. However, they gave me some pureed food in the hospital because I was able to eat purees right out. Um, they gave me pureed food on like day 3 in the hospital, and they gave me some pureed chicken, and it's the same pureed chicken that I used to be feeding these little senior citizens, and it was good. Um, and I was like, you know what, I could do this. So I have been pureeing me some food. I I puree. They want you to eat a lot of protein. So what I did, my tastes haven't. I bought a whole bunch of baby food before the surgery. But I feel like if anything has changed, I don't want anything sweet. And so that baby food is all too sweet for me. Those baby food pears, even baby food prunes, all that stuff is too sweet. And don't get me wrong, I get down with some cake, ice cream any day, but right now I just don't want anything too sweet. My protein shake is the sweetest thing I'll drink or have. And yeah, I know I haven't been finishing that in part because it's just too sweet. But I still like my fatty stuff, so I got to get over my fats if this is gonna work out. So what I made me is my doctor wants me to have some tuna fish. So I was like, well, if I can have tuna, then I can have salmon. So I went to the grocery store and I bought like canned salmon and those little things. So I put me some salmon, some cheese, made like a tuna fish with salmon in it, and then pureed that bad boy. It was good. I'm throwing down with the blender, getting down with the get down with the blender. So and loving my cooking. But when I told my doctor, what I was eating, the only thing that's bad that I'm eating is the cheese. I've been putting cheese on everything, craving cheese like a fiend. So putting cheese on everything, probably because I'm low calcium and whatever. All right, and today was my first day of my period, so yesterday was my first day of my period, so maybe that's has something to do with it. I don't know. We attribute everything to our periods, don't we? But so I've been putting cheese on it and putting some milk. And they say if you can't blend it up, put some skim milk on it. So I put some skim milk in that blender until it covers the blades, and eat that 2 ounces of that, and it will go straight down. Now, last night I had some beef brisket. Now, beef brisket is rough. It's really hard or whatever. So I had some of that, and it was hard to blend, and it's hard to eat. So, and I did feel like it was right here. It was like right in the middle of my stomach, and I could feel it just sitting there for like hours, and I was uncomfortable. But it eventually passed, so thank God for that. But been my diet. I'm afraid that the video is gonna cut off again. I'm so scared. It's like, are you there? Are you there yet? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? That's what I was trying to say. Lord. Um, so yeah. Next week we should talk about coping mechanisms because I got some bad news in my life, and it uh, it was hard to cope with it because I couldn't drink, can't eat, you know. I wanted to buy a cake, couldn't buy the cake, and but so yeah, we should definitely talk about coping mechanisms, but we'll talk about it if I'm still here next week. That's a joke. I'm not suicidal, but um, yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough on your girl. So keep me in your prayers and thoughts. But at least the diet has been good, and at least the weight is coming off. You know, I'm gonna be watching all y'all videos today. So I love you guys, and it's been such a pleasure meeting y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.